Portion boots to get out of those ultis.
Yeah, and you talk about long duration Nivy ults, but both Victor ult and Malphite ult can stop that, so it might be a tough road ahead for Origin, but if you believe that they can do it, they're on the blue side this time around. Tweet hashtag OG went at LoL Esports, or if you think Flash Wolves can make that comeback and bring it at least to a game 4, hashtag
to get back to lane to keep the wave clear up, so it's impossible to kill Soas's tower, it's impossible to kill Pekka's tower, it's maybe possible to kill Karsa in a jungle though.
They're gonna eat him up, spiders for lunch, and here we go, a bunch of burst comes in, forced to flash, Black Shield is on, and they're gonna turn back into amazing. First blood comes through, the rocket misses, but here comes Anivia, and another kill comes back 1 for 1, and Origin leave the jungle.
Maple's just having to walk through those places.
Uh-oh, the whole team's going around, and amazing tanks up, binding to the face. A stun comes back through, and a Karsa flashing away, but it doesn't matter because the Chaos Storm. Maple gets the kill. A great flank by the Flash Wolves. Use that to join this fight, though, and it looks like he just might. Here comes the re-engage on a 1-hit point ward. Karsa comes back in, Stake to buy some time, and the Dragon goes to Flash Wolf, but the fight is not done yet. Stake comes up with the rest of the team, walks towards the left. They do not yet look for Pekka here. Cocoon misses. And they will not land the stun on Karsa, who repels up. So it's going to look for the Glitter Lance, does land it. Karsa very low, has to flash.
Pressure going on for Origin. We've been talking so much about these Victor builds. We haven't really talked about how Flash Wolves is getting crushed.
And look at all those damage coming across, though. And Niels predicts the flash, but burns Rend, but only to get rid of some minions. So he's got the Rend back up for Stake. Stake ults over the wall, and there's the flash, another Rend, but Niels no longer has any CC. This Q could allow Stake to run the hops. Still landing for long range. Snipe actually gets the kill.
That's a flank.
And here comes Mithy, gets stunned, gets pretty deaded. Maybe not the greatest, Soas forced to flash away. Rocket not gonna land, but Niels.
Amazing and Miffy shouldn't be up that far in the mid lane initially. But because they always find these good plays, they do stay ahead.
But, you know, he's got, yeah, there you go. You get a teammate.
Stake is right there, though.
Gets knocked up. Mithy's got to be a bit careful. Has some gray health, though. Stake doesn't really want to be in this fight. Has ulti. There we go. A massive knockup. And here comes the chain CC and the damage. There come the resets, and Jinx is excited to start knocking people down. Pekka has to flash. Zap will hit. Oh, the wall. No, Pekka. The wall buys some time. But the binding lands, and here comes the re-engage. Cocoon on a Chompers on the death, and Flash Wolves kill everybody.
It's unbelievable the way Flash Wolves consistently finds these team fights, but it's not quite over yet. Rek'Sai on the way, Neil sealed up. These are some very low Flash Wolves, but they pack a lot of damage.
And he comes in amazing. He cannot be allowed to steal this, and Sword Art does die. It's a 1-for-1. Baron still goes over. Niels has to run. Dodge the zap.
Oh, that's the Victor speed, though.
And he's a pretty quick one. Maple says goodbye. 8-3 Flash Wolves.
Isn't maxing with his last spell. Origin trying to cross mid.
But they're afraid. Even though Malphite ulti is down, the whole team is mid lane. They're not even attacking this turret right now. Minions all die off.
Maple's very far off, though.
That's huge wall.
Wrong side of the wall. That is a big one. He eats him as well. Tom Kench will get the first one. Mithy gets the kill credit. The knockup goes only onto the support, and they push in, and they caught NL. Goodbye. 3 kills for Origin.
And these are 40-second death timers with a minion wave in tow. How much can Origin get out of this, especially if Soas can stop the recalls?
Flash Wolves completely lost in rotation here. Their base is getting smashed.
Oh my god. Soas, he stopped both recalls. Origin's gonna get a lot.
No one's in the base at all for another 25 seconds when the respawns come through. The inhibitor is a formality. Meanwhile, Mithy joins for the fight onto Stake, so they're taking a finger, an arm, and maybe the whole body. Inhibitor will drop. The minion wave is gone in mid. There's no comeback there.
Maple's gonna go for a kill here, though.
So Soas is out of mana. He puts a shield onto himself. The flash in. There's the Chaos Storm. There's the kill. Maple is scary. Mithy's shield's going to end. There's another attempt, but a great wall comes in. The double stun in, but still a double kill for Maple.
Respectable play on both.
The persistent damage, but Lichbane, Niels really wants it. He feels so safe.
Yeah, this is the aggression right here from him, but the Malphite teleport is in. Where's the fight?
Oh, they're going to go back on towards Sword Art. Mithy tosses himself backwards. Niels runs away, dodges the rocket. Sword Art, Black Shield on himself, Locket as well on him. But a few more attacks will do it. There's the red, there's the kill for Niels. And Amazing finds the knockup on a Karsa. Gravity will buy some time, jumps over the wall to the Wolves. The Karsa's flashless. He's got nowhere to go.
And this was actually just a fantastic teamfight realization from Mithy. Instead of tunnel visioning and throwing himself forward, he went
under much threat. Oh, there's the Anivia wall.
Karsa has to jump away, and Amazing is already there for the knockup, but maybe he didn't want to go this way. Could have been a miss, like has to run and hide. Gets eaten by Mithy, who takes a fair bit of damage. Pushes himself back out. Amazing pops out of the stomach, and now
where's the turn?
We're going to see Steak go in. Two-man knockup, Peke and Niels. Rocket to the side, Mithy gets the shield. Steak going to get dropped dangerously low. He does not go down, though, and NL tries to run. Flashes the wall, stays alive. Binding on the Niels' face. QSS on the chase, gets the kill on a rampage. Steak recalling dangerously, and Maple is crushing faces.
Whoa.
A double kill. Now the battle versus Niels. Gravity Well will get dodged away from. One more attack will do it. He's trying to hide. A stun from Karsa. Maple survives. It's a 2-for-1 overall advantage to Flash Wolves. Amazing on the chase. Smites in. Niels gets one kill. Maple gets a shield, but it's not enough. Two more in the cleanup for Origin.
That will be in it.
And Karsa was even revealed on wards going back into his base, realizing there was no chance at all for the steal in the first place. So no contest is what's said here by the Flash Wolves. Easy
place, but now we don't have time for that. The fight was so long. Time for the next one.
And we're going to look for the steal, and yes, it's an early smite. Actually, a non-smite from Karsa. Now a knockup by Amazing. Blue team does get Dragon number 2. And now Flash will forced to run a great stun on a Steak. Another one on a Maple as well. He goes in, but the ult hits basically nothing. Nothing gets done. Maple survives, though. The first kill comes through to Peke, but Niels wreaking havoc in the back line. Double lifesteal, tanking up a lot. Stuns don't mean enough, and the kills keep coming through. This could be a whitewash in the favor of Origin. A double for Soaz. Flash Wolves lose 3.
Flash Wolves, once NL drops, they're just running out of damage. Karsa is cornered in right now. Sword Art saying, see you later, I'm just gonna go to base, and you can just see Origin, all they have to do is commit to kill one of the carries, and Flash Wolves, they just run out of damage.
Yeah, Origin really taking over in these team fights. Also, what is NL doing with these Super Mega Death Rockets, using them at the start of fights when the burst just isn't there? And Origin has really, really long death timers. They might end the game.
They've got a Baron buff, they've got a full health AD carry, and they've got about 30 seconds to work with. They're going for the 2-0 right now. Nexus turret number 1 is in their eyes. Sword Art does not deal any damage. There is no hope anymore for the Flash Wolves. So in front of the home crowd, Origin start their quarterfinals 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start in a best of 5 than a 2-0 for Origin, but they have won 2 incredibly close and competitive games where both teams have held gold leads late into the match. You wonder how this will play on the mentality of Flash Wolves and Origin.